Alright, you crazy fuckers, how you doing? I'm gonna do one more review for this weekend. Clint from the Doorway 2, doing those video reviews you all seem to start be watching. This is going to be for a band out of Denver, Colorado. Their first record kind of blew me the hell away, and or the first record that I heard from them kind of blew me the hell away, and I kind of just want to go from here. It's Of Feather and Bone, and they got a new record called Sulfuric Disintegration coming out in November of this year on Profound Lore Records. Again, their first record, Bestial Hymns of Perversion, that I got to hear was just mind-blowing, dirty, swampy, dirgy death metal with some disgusting punk and hardcore elements. If you like bands like Tool Mold, Bolt Thrower, Outer Heaven, Blood Incantation, you're gonna love shit like this. Like, this album is just a continuation, if not a heavier, more kicked ass version of the Bestial Hymns of Perversion. Anyway, this album is called, again, Sulfuric Disintegration, coming out in November on Profound Lore. I am going to play part of the very first track. It's called Regurgitated Communication. And here we go. We'll talk a little bit more about the record. Listen to how dirty and fucking nasty that sounds, man. God damn, I love this record. It's just so suffocating in that death metal, doomy kind of dirgy way. I mean, can you hear it? Can you just hear those deep gutturals and how dense the record is, and just how inventive and creative they are with just making that bombastic, old school, ugly death metal sound so good with those doomy and kind of hardcore punk elements as well. Just thoroughly impressed with this band. These guys, Tomb Mold and Blood Incantation, are like the new holy trinity of like the next wave of death metal for me. Anyway, like I said, Of Feather and Bone is just kicking ass with this record. I do want to play some of my favorite track, and that song is called Consecrated and Consumed, and it is track number 4 on the record. It's a little bit different, adds a little bit more of a hardcore punk kind of old school thrash element to it as well too, on top of all the ugliness and dirtiness. So check it out and enjoy it with me. just listen to that. You cannot be upset or angry after listening to that. It just takes all of it away from you and just makes you want to mosh in a pit and just like let all your aggression out. This band is so skilled at what they do. It changes on a dime, and there's so many different melodic and brutal elements going throughout it. And those vocals are just spot on. They're so just visceral and guttural. They're just amazing. And the production is so thick and heavy. I mean, you got to be able to hear that early thrash and that early kind of grindcore punk elements and stuff like that. It's almost like they threw in all those old school earache elements and then decided, hey, you know what? We love the Bay Area and the old school Finnish death metal, man. It's just so goddamn skilled. It blows me away. I am going to play a little bit of one more track for you, and that is the actual title of the album, Sulfuric Disintegration. Or actually, it's Sulfuric Sodomy. Disintegration of Christ is what the name of the track is. It is track number 5? Track 5. Second to last track. Album is 6 songs long, right around a whopping 30 minutes. It's just a badass blast of awesomeness. Anyway, gonna play track number 5, which is Sulfuric Sodomy. Here we go. Man, that one, it's kind of almost like barbaric Black Death. It's kind of got elements of Marduk even in this one for me. That primitive early Black Death where it's just brutal death metal and black metal kind of fighting out to make its own way. Feather and Bone, man, they literally may be one of the albums of 2020 for me right now. It is utterly mind-blowing how much I've been listening to this over the last couple of days. Sulfuric Disintegration comes out November 13th, same day as my Until the Sky Dies album, which makes me kind of smile because I have a partner release at the same day on different labels, huh? Kind of makes me smile. Anyway, Feather and Bone, Sulfuric Disintegration, November 13th, Profound Lore. I will put links to the Bandcamp, to their Facebook page, to their label site. You like what I do? Like and subscribe, the YouTube, Facebook pages. Go to my website, thedoorway2.com. More interviews, reviews, and my musical projects are there as well. Thanks for checking this out, being part of the family. Clint from The Doorway 2. See ya.